Episode 2, The Search for Daisy. The morning sun shone through the kitchen window as Bonnie stood by the counter, making sure there was enough of Grandpa's favorite coffee ready for when he arrived to help search for Daisy. Her tired eyes showed just how worried she was, and she felt the weight of Daisy's absence deeply. The door let out a long, drawn-out creak as it slowly swung open. In walked Grandpa with Kira by his side, her quiet steps matching his steady gait. Grandpa's weathered face softened with concern as his eyes scanned the room. His voice, though gentle, carried a steady weight as he asked,
"Any sign of Daisy yet?"
Bonnie shook her head, her heart heavy with dread. "Nothing, Grandpa. I've looked everywhere. I don't know where else to check." Her voice barely a whisper. Grandpa moved to the coffee pot.
"I need coffee before we head out." "Ooh, my favorite."
The familiar scent of the brewing dark roast coffee filled the room, grounding the moment, though Bonnie still felt adrift. She sighed, her gaze drifting out the window toward the woods that bordered their yard. What if she's hurt or stuck somewhere? Her voice quivered, the thought of Daisy, lost and alone, gnawing at her. Grandpa took a slow, measured sip of his coffee, his eyes focused but calm.
"Bonnie will find her. You know Daisy, she's always been curious. She's probably chasing something and lost track of time. She'll come back when she's ready."
"But it's been so long," Bonnie whispered, her fear growing with every passing moment. The edge of panic crept into her voice, her hands trembling slightly. Grandpa set his mug down and stepped closer, resting his hands gently on her shoulder.
"Listen, Daisy's a smart girl. She knows how to take care of herself, and we're going to do everything we can to find her. Let's start by heading out to search. Kira will have to stay behind. We don't want her wandering off too."
She wasn't pleased, but she understood. Bonnie nodded, though her heart still raced with worry. "I just feel so helpless. I need to do something." Grandpa offered her a reassuring smile, his steady presence calming her a little.
"We're doing something, Bonnie. We'll find her. But first, take a deep breath and clear your head. Daisy will need you when she comes back, and she'll need you strong."
Grandpa grabbed his coat, refilled his coffee, and they stepped outside into the crisp autumn air. The trees swayed gently in the breeze, their rustling leaves the only sound in the quiet morning. The forest loomed ahead, mysterious and silent. As Bonnie and Grandpa walked towards the tree line, Bonnie's eyes scanned every corner, hoping for a glimpse of her beloved dog. Meanwhile, deep underground, Daisy stood at the entrance of 3 dark tunnels, her nose twitching as she picked up a faint scent. With a determined bark, she moved forward, knowing her adventure was far from over. To be continued. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss episode 3 and more of Daisy's adventure. I'm still learning as I go, so your support means a lot.